This is DSnuff15 and welcome back to another episode of the Late Night Hero series where we spotlight a different playable hero within Heroes of the Storm for each episode. Today, we'll be taking a look at Muradin, the Mountain King, a melee warrior. Muradin is a strong frontline warrior that uses stuns and his mobility to dictate the pace of battle. His depth to which he serves as a group's tank is partially determined by his heroic ability choice. He can fill either the tank or supporting warrior role pretty well, but it depends on the team makeup. He won't be able to pummel the opposition by himself, but rather he allows his supporting damage dealers to work around him and his controlled target. Now let's take a look at the abilities on the selection screen, and then we'll focus on the talents, tactics, and gameplay during a quick match. His Q is Stormbolt. This ability throws a hammer in a straight line skill shot that will deal a moderate amount of damage to the first target hit, as well as stunning them for about 1.5 seconds. This is his primary means of immobilizing and locking down opponents for your damage dealers to pounce on. You have to be careful though, because positioning will be key so that you don't inadvertently hit an enemy minion for them to soak the stun. You can spec into a talent later that would allow you to hit 2 targets if you feel it necessary. So in larger group battles, if you decide to go with that, you can stun multiple targets with a single Stormbolt. His W is Thunderclap. This is his best AoE ability to help clear lanes and slow retreating foes. Muradin will perform an immediate circumferential area of effect around himself, dealing moderate damage and slowing the enemies by 25% for 2.5 seconds. This is a great tool to use when surrounded by multiple enemies, particularly a spec'd into that would allow for multiple bonuses. Thunderclap can be used in nearly any situation. It holds good value for the mana in group battles, when laning, or even when battling bruiser camps. If you feel the need to empower and diversify Thunderclap further, there's a talent at level 13 that can increase damage to a single target by up to 300%. His E is Dwarf Toss. This is an ability that will launch Muradin at a target, dealing low to moderate damage upon landing. This is his primary means of escape from overwhelming enemy force, and as a means to traumatically engage an enemy or enemies. Be wary though. This does come with a slightly increased mana cost as well as a 12-second cooldown, so this should not be used as a quick in and out strategy, similar or like Zeratul Blink with a wormhole. You're not going to be able to dart in, deal damage, and then jump back out. The cooldown's too long and the mana cost is too high to continuously do that. I tend to use this as a way to create a short reprieve from a long group battle, particularly because you can hop over impassable barriers. This allows you to regain a small to moderate amount of health before re-entering the fray, depending on proximity to your healer, as well as any nearby fountains that you might be able to hit up. His trait is Second Wind. This trait will restore a moderate amount of health when you're out of combat for approximately 4 seconds. The effect is then intensified when your health dips below 40%. This is a great way to allow longer laning periods, but tends to have a limited use in terms of group engagements. That's not to say it can't be exploited, particularly when your team is running a 2-warrior composition. Muradin can take the lead and the bulk of the initial damage, Dwarf Toss out, and then allow your second warrior to assume the primary tanking responsibilities. This will allow him to take advantage of his second wind trait, and give him a chance to re-enter the fight with a significant boost to his health without draining the healer's mana or cooldowns. Now the first of his heroic abilities is Avatar. This will transform Muradin into a large stone form version of himself, increasing his health significantly, and all of his basic attacks will briefly stun his target. This effect will last for 20 seconds, which is near the length of a normal group fight. His sustainability is incredibly high, particularly if paired with a solid single target hero like Rhaegar or Uther. Be careful not to activate this ability too early though, as it makes Muradin larger in terms of being attacked as well as to be avoided. With a lengthy cooldown, a vigilant adversary may simply wait out the effect and postpone a larger engagement until Muradin is more vulnerable, simply by poking him down, waiting for his avatar to drop, and then engaging. His second heroic ability is Haymaker. This ability will stun a hero or group of heroes if they're grouped tightly enough, and deal massive damage to them. More importantly, this ability will knock back an enemy significantly, allowing you to displace them to a more optimal position. This could mean knocking an enemy support back to your DPS, knocking your lane rival through your gates to an awaiting set of towers, or even just keeping an enemy from dealing damage or knocking them out of range so that they can no longer deal damage to you or your party. Additionally, with a short cooldown, this can be used relatively quickly and frequently throughout a match. All in all, I believe that Muradin is an excellent frontline warrior that can offer great sustainability as a single tank, or even offer flexibility as part of a 2-warrior build. He can be a single lane bully with his trait that can keep him from needing to retreat too often. Conversely though, I find that all too often he runs low on mana, as his capacity to sustain damage or crowd control heavily relies on his abilities in keeping that target controlled. So, let's get to it and not waste any more time and show what this guy can do.
Ready for action.
And here we are in the Dragon Shire. Okay. So, as I tend... Oh, that's running away. Die! Okay, he is a slippery little son of a bitch. Alright. So, as I was saying earlier, I tend to go with Infused Hammer right off the bat because Muradin runs out of mana fairly quickly. Actually, in fact, I think I'm going to go just dart back and just top off. Because every little bit counts for him. It really does. Okay. Charge. Oh, who do we have? So we have a 2-warrior build here. We have Tyrael as well as myself as Muradin. Then we have Malfurion, Kerrigan, and Sergeant Hammer. So we are a very melee heavy build. This will be interesting. So block can reduce a good bit of damage if you decide to go with that, but I find that since he has such a high health pool, it's like, meh, do I really have to? Don't have to. Okay, there, just go ahead and pop those guys. So we're going to be kind of countering through the melee. Now, I guess as Tyrael is in this game, we don't necessarily have to play the full mid lane. We could play on the outreach or the outer lanes if we really felt so inclined. But as a tank, I feel inclined to stick into the middle because the DPS that I'm going to provide is going to be minimal. So you want to allow yourself or your team to actually be able to put out as much. Woo! All right, that hurt. Put out as much as possible on the other lanes while you're in the dragon phase, if your team is so fortunate to do so. So that's what I tend to go with. Either way, you can go Perfect Storm if you really want to just pretend like you're DPS, which I would not recommend because you are not a DPS. Yeah, let's do this. Come on. Okay, maybe not. Maybe not. Okay. Thunderclap. If you really decide to go full on Thunderclap, not a terrible idea to do that. The game's afoot. We should be taking the other lanes as we are, outnumbered in this one. Oh, we got a Jaina. Yay! Okay. I like to go with crowd control. Crowd control is fun. So you can really start slamming out a whole bunch of these things. So you can see my cooldown is minimal right now. When you're just going ahead and go with with crowd control, because that way you can just start slamming things out. And so if you kind of engage the enemy team within the wave or within the lane, you can really just start slamming these things. And we'll actually do a decreased cooldown build for this. We're going to get some traffic here in a second. Okay. So I'm actually going to follow Tyrael here. Nope. There she is. So we just don't want to get... Okay, so now we got to play a little more defensively, which is fine. Oh no, he's going to chase me away. Yeah, that's fine. Nope, not going to get me. Then we just got to make sure that we can make it back here. Other options, if you decide to go with Thunderclap or Thunderburn, if you're trying to build a DPS build, which is just ridiculous on the face of it, you can. Third Wind, if you really want it to be a good, strong second tank, I guess you could go ahead and try that. And go with the sort of that strategy that I was talking about in the intro, where if you decide to hop out, which this one wouldn't be a terrible one to hop out on, you could do that. So we're just going to sit here in this middle lane, try and get as much experience. Because as these guys continue to kind of walk around, they're completely missing out on this middle lane. They're just not doing anything. They're not getting XP from it, so we're going to continue to kind of leech it like a smart Abathur or something like that. What's Sledgehammer? Sledgehammer destroys ammo, and meh. Don't really care to do that too much. Okay. Could go with the camp here if I really decided to. I think I'm gonna go ahead and try and come up here. Oh, okay, maybe not. We're just gonna kind of hang out here for a sec. Yeah, no. You are going nowhere. Nope. Ha! Wonderful. So, I like to go with battle momentum just because you gain a good bit of ability to really start to crank out some damage here. So as we watch this, whoop! Look at that. Thunderclap's already back up, particularly after you use it in this nice target-rich environment. So I pop that, and you can just dominate these lanes with your Thunderclap, as that's your primary AoE for taking down the lanes quickly, anyway. Okay, I guess Tyrael's... Oh, okay, we'll stay down here. We'll continue to soak up XP. Come on! No, I'm not going to chase him. Now, positioning, of course, is key for Muradin, making sure that he can actually maintain his second wind build up. So you can see, continuing to build up the second wind. Didn't have to go back. Ooh, didn't have to go back to get my fountain to necessarily top off. Yep, I got you. I know what's going on, but I can't get there necessarily right now. Thank you, though. Dum-de-dum-de-dum. I don't know what she's trying to do. Okay, so it looks like we're just going to be this complete stalemate here for a while. And as I said, you're not going to be able to pummel a whole bunch of people. And no. Just no. Great escape ability. That's all I got to say. Yes. I would love to go ahead and get that. But I also really like to not have a whole slew of people here. Maybe. Oh, damn it. It was close. We almost got there. We're just going to chase her around. I'm not sure why she's not using her stuff. Okay, there we go. Get that. And let's pummel her. Pummel. Push her back.
Choose a talent.
Okay, so let's see what our other tank goes with, because this could be a good choice to go with a Haymaker since we're in a two tank team. Just make a little bit of room. No, we still got it. Okay, so what did our other tank go? Oh, what did our other tank go with? He went with Judgment. I think we're gonna go with Avatar. Oops. Go away. At least that way we can kind of show this build off anyway. So I could charge inside of here, really knock him around, but I figured no. Oh no! Oh damn it! I should have popped my Avatar. Oh well. Kind of stood in there a little bit too long, got a little bit too cocky. I mean, he's still, especially with Kerrigan's new abilities to really regenerate a lot of health, and particularly if she built up a shield ahead of time, really would have had me. Okay, so how much more time do we have? We got a few seconds. We should, maybe if our Kerrigan plays it right. Maybe? Yeah, we got this. I think she's actually hiding right there. Yep, there she is. So we're going to jump on her again like we did the last time. And really show what we can do. Maybe. If Tyrael really wants to do that. Maybe he doesn't. Maybe he doesn't want to do that. Yep. Aha, I gotcha. Damn it. Get out of there. Okay, we're just going to retreat. May have to pop an Avatar. Oh, yep. We're just going to go ahead and pop that. Because I don't want to die. Yay! Come on, baby. Come on, we got this. Oh, the double kills.
Double kill.
Look at that. Totally worth it. Oh, I loved it. Now, I do think that I'm going to go ahead and go back and get that. Ooh. Who do they have? They have a good bit of auto attackers. So it may not be the best thing to go with. Come on, come on. Get it, get it, get it. Oh, yeah. We're going to knock this baby down. Alright. I'm not going to lie. I am not the world's best dragon, but you know what? Meh. At this point, since it's almost 10 minutes into the round and we still haven't got anything, we'll go with that. Oh, crap. Wrong button. Hello. Yeah, I'm gonna punt your ass. Yeah, you'll stand in some fire. Whee! Get out of there! Run! Run! Almost got it. Ah! I got really pushed out of position on that one. Would really like to see our lanes too. Oh, what should I go with? I think I'm gonna go with Thunderclap because I'm already kind of heavy into the Thunderclap build. Could go with Spell Shield to try and increase my ability resistance. Keep pushing, keep pushing. There you go. Just soak it up. Soak up those two. Close enough. Alright. Gotta get to that 16. I think I'm gonna go with Thunderclap, 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 Thunderclap. Let's go with Thunderclap. Yeah, guys, I would consider being in. Yeah. I said we go ahead and. Ooh, if we could steal this kill. I'm not sure we can. No, we can't. Oh, we got another one. Yay! I love me some heavy impact. Just because it gives you that one more ability, one more stun ability that you can kind of throw down. Okay. We're kind of heavy into the Thunderclap build, but I think it's a very solid build. And I would suggest that they get the hell out of there. Nope. Not going to go help them. So instead, I say we try and get up here. Since the Berserker camp will probably be the best way to go with this. And, oh, there you can kind of see what happens when you don't have a very good aim. Yep. Stun, attack, kill. Haven't done a lot. I haven't seen many mercenary camps so far. Let's change that. Yay. Okay, now I say we hop on these guys. Oh shit! I thought I was further down. He's dead. Oh, nice. Freebie. I'll take that. Thank you very much. What the hell was that? There we go. So Thunderclap, you can see how quickly this will regenerate. And the Thunderclap build is still a very solid build. It kind of fell out of favor a little bit about the last patch or so. Ooh, hello. Stun. Slow. And more stun. And death. So that's how you control it, where they stun. Yep. There we go. But I'm out of mana. So, meh. And we got a Dragon Knight, so perfect time to head back. Alright, and we defeated that lane, and we're going to go ahead and push on in, I think. We'll just get really close to it. I think we'll get enough mana. So, as I said, the ability to push... Ooh, I'm going to go help out my hammer. The ability to maintain your crowd control and to really be able to push effectively as Muradin strongly relies on your ability to maintain your overall mana pool. So, if you can maintain your mana, you typically have a pretty good shot of maintaining your ability as a tank. So you have to just be careful of that, because you can really start to push through with a whole bunch of your abilities and then you just end up not doing well. So I don't think we have enough to really push through. I wouldn't be surprised if we really got railed down there. But we're going to try and help out up top, maintain our XP advantage, and then just eventually push on it. So battle momentum, really forcing these guys, really pushing the Thunderclap. Ooh, maybe we will. Might be able to actually finish them off. But I'm kind of invested into this lane at this point, so we're just gonna go with this. We can break down the gate. Thunderclap heals. Yeah. We're working on it, guys. So I'm not really doing a great job of maintaining a good position. Let's go with that one. Oh, didn't work. Well, actually, maybe it stunned me. My avatar didn't go off. Oh, okay. That's okay. Really thought we were going to win that right there. Oh well, we got enough of an advantage. We're pushing on it. It's just meh, whatever. So for that last tier, you know, I decided to go with Unstoppable Force. Just go ahead and push my, I guess, tanking ability a little bit further. Grand Slam. You can go ahead and go with that. If you have gone ahead and spec'd into that DPS Asura style with the the Haymaker already, you can really do a lot of damage with that. Because you're already at 40 seconds for a cooldown, and you're already going to hold 2 charges. That's every 20 seconds, so you can just really start slamming this thing out. And you can do a lot of damage with it. Don't you worry about that. Hardened Shield is a very solid choice. Not a bad kind of default choice as a tank. Rewind. I've already kind of spec'd into the decreased cooldown, so I don't want to push into that too much. I could. I don't think it's going to give me as much of an advantage as I would really like for it to. Yeah, we're really going to get in here. Okay. We'll just focus on the monk. Yeah, no. Damn it. Oh, I need a little bit of more hammerage. Okay. Ah, this is turning around pretty quickly on us. Oh, good. Good job, Hammer. Well, that didn't really help out as much as I would have liked. Get him! Get him off your end! Get her! You got this. You got this. Pop her. Okay, you gotta hit her again. Oh, attaboy. And that bottom lane really would like to get a little more out of it. Oh! No! Well, that's not good. Huh. Well, this has turned around pretty quickly on us because we have not played very well. Although I think as a learning experience up until we kind of started screwing around and getting cocky, we didn't do too bad. And we got a nice little push on their base. So at the very least, we should maintain them and just keep going. That's okay. I'm okay with it. And he really should have gone mid. I don't know why the dragon didn't just decide to just crank out the middle and just keep on pushing, but nah, whatever. I am going to go ahead and stem, or go ahead and stop this to stem the bleeding. And then, yeah, we just don't want to get pushed behind here. Did we get the kill? I think we got the kill in New York. So, oh, we've already lost. Already back to this. So, okay. We're just going to keep on pushing. Really need to start regrouping with my guys. And then we just charge on in. Okay, let's go. Charge! That is not a good battle to engage in. Come on, baby. Come on.
Let's get on. We are victorious.
Now would be a good time to go get a bruiser camp. Or siege camp. Well, these guys are just kind of hanging out. We should have a nice advantage, particularly if Hammer plays right. I can always disengage if I need to out here. I think I'm going to go hop on out. No? Got this? Okay, y'all got this. We'll just go ahead and push in. Screw the bruiser camp. Yep, you're stunned. You're not going anywhere. That's okay. As long as we have our hammer just chunking away, we should be able to push on in. Particularly since we can now go ahead and get 2 lanes worth of fun. And yeah, you're okay. Yeah, finish her off. There you go. Atta girl. Let's go, let's go, let's go, let's go. Thrust her out. Come on. Come on. Okay, fine. Woo! Alright, you go south, I go north. Okay, or I'll go south, you go north. I'm going here, you go there. I'm already almost there. Come on, Tyrael. Make a smart decision. Watch your map. Or don't. There you go. There you go. Okay, now I just gotta hold this. And we got our second wind holding us down. And blammo. Maybe? There it is. Excellent. So, as often happens, you know, I've seen this a lot actually in quick matches and sometimes in Hero Leagues, but not always in Hero Leagues, where you get, you know, one team that just bulldozes ahead and then gets really, really cocky for a while and then just gets kind of pushed aside. And then bad things happen. Heal me. Oh man, he was unstoppable. Okay, that's okay. We're going to take this thing down and then just be done with it. And we have a heal from Malfurion. And let's just go ahead and finish this off, shall we? And is it really worth all this death and destruction? I don't think so. Oh, I'm going to hang out around my healer, even though I'm going to get blasted with some Yamato Cannon. Oh, just out of range. Come on, give me one more kill. Give me one more kill. Ah, fuck it. I'll just get this. I think it's time to stop screwing around. Just go ahead and get the core. It was time. I mean, because as I said, you don't want to be that. Oops. You don't want to be that team that just gets reversed really quickly at the end. Because all it would take would be for one dragon. And had that dragon actually pushed down the middle, we probably would have lost. So, we didn't do the best in terms of trying to manage our our overall, I guess, push right towards there. But that's kind of how a two-team tank can kind of work. I still kind of played the tanking role a little bit more than, say, if we had done, I don't know, maybe like a Blackbeard or Battlefield of Eternity type of map. This one's so spread out that having two true tank warriors, it's not a bad idea if you can hold the top and bottom, or keeping me in the middle. And I just soaked up the experience, and that's how we really got the big lead. So could have gone Haymaker, but particularly when you have someone like Leoric, you don't want to launch him back towards your camp. So they had a lot of really heavy damage dealers. The only one that I could have really pushed back easily would have been Jaina. Raynor has one of that 35% heal that he has talent or ability that just won't allow you to knock him back. Kirazima as a support, so he's going to be able to try and heal himself up or do significant damage, particularly with a 7-sided strike. So you don't want to knock him back. So Jaina would have been the only person that I could have. So you know, in the spur of the moment, just didn't want to go with it. It would have been nice to show off with a two-tank team, but I don't think it would have been worth it. And with the Avatar ability, you really see how that can kind of push out. Now I went with the sort of low cooldown build. Really stresses the mana, but if you go with Infused Hammer, it does kind of keep your mana from dropping down too far too quick. So it gives one of your primary stunning abilities the chance to actually kind of maintain. And because you're at such a low cooldown with the Thunderclap, or particularly since this is a high lane or high lane traffic type of map, I knew that would give me a significant boost to my overall to the cooldowns, augmented by battle momentum, and then with healing static, it was just going to keep me up the entire time because I was really drawing a lot of heat throughout that. And I just like heavy impact because that's just a fun thing to go with. So that's a quick look at Muradin. I think we'll wrap things up for this session of Late Night Heroes. Please feel free to leave any comments below or message me directly. Of course, I appreciate any likes and or subscribing to the channel. And don't forget to take a look at some of the other Hero League gameplay, as well as our slowly expanding library of other games. We're going to try and do a budget series to show some of the cheaper games out there, whether or not they are fun, I don't know. Some of them are. But take a look at those, as well as the other portions of our Late Night Heroes Guides and Build series. This has been DSnuff15. Thanks for watching, and we'll try to do better next time. Murray!